Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, looks like I've got volume there. I need to make this screen bigger. I'm getting good at this. Okay, I'll wait for you all to get a notification. How are you guys? Can you let me know that you can hear me? Your end, I can see we have a few that have joined. Oh, how weird. It went 21 back to 20. It went 22 back to 21 back to 22. What was that about? The counter. Okay. Right. I'm not sure what's going on with the energy. I'm just waiting for some of you to join me. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards. Just have a little tap in and let's turn that up the right way. The Three of Pentacles there. I'm just going to have a look. Wait for you. Hi, McKenna. I'm looking forward to our Skype call tomorrow. Hi, Angel of Broken Hearts. I love that yin yang symbol there. How do you guys get all these symbols? I think I can do it when I'm on my mobile. Hi, Willow. Yeah, I hope you've all had a great day as well. Good. All set for tomorrow. Hi, Cecilia. How are you guys feeling today? Are you feeling yourself? Hi, Sharon. Or are you feeling a lot of the masculine's energy? I'm feeling they're very sad. They need some love. You're still stuck in the DM energy. Angel of Broken Hearts, if you're leaving us now and you're going to work, I know that you can watch back later, but if that's what you're meaning, you know I can get lost in these chats. They're going through it so bad. They very much are. Laurie, that always seems to happen, doesn't it? That your DM texts normally just as I've come on. I remember reading it before that you've put that. That does tend to happen actually after I do a session with someone. You feel balanced, just trying to stay positive. Yes. I think we're quite good. I was just reading what I'm just going to call her Angel. We're getting ready for a storm. Hi, Carmen. I was like feeling that within that storm. We've got 11 people in the room with one thumbs up. Awesome. 111. We're getting good at kind of detecting these storms, yes? They don't kind of run away with us. I feel extremely tired. I feel like I haven't slept for most of the night. Are you feeling your divine masculine's like tiredness through yourself? Do you feel? I had a really strange experience last night as I went out driving. As for my video yesterday, that was very much masculine energy coming out in me. And I was just in this kind of very I don't know, not my normal upbeat mood, and I went out in the car and I was kind of numb, and I was driving, and I actually thought to myself, you know, you need to like snap out of this. This isn't a good energy to be out on the road in. Normally I've got this like protective bubble around me and the music's going and it's all happy, and but it was just like a drive, but I realized I was doing it. And that kind of lasted for most of the evening. I've been working quite a bit today, so I haven't really had solitude time to really tap into today's energy. Apart from I do feel it's quite low still. Okay. This is 1104 there. Hi, Tasneem. 3 bouts of physical shock in 2 hours, not sure why, and hardly any sleep. And a bucket load of rescue remedy. Still feel rubbish. Tasneem, you're feeling exhausted. Hi, Jojo. Yeah, you will see this a bit later. You're going to be a little bit out of sync. I'd say just catch up now and go back. I mean, don't go back now. Just stay with us. And you might do that once you get to this part. You can always go back. I don't like going into shock. That is really what I felt like I was kind of going into yesterday. It was a bit of a numbness. And I'm not used to being in that energy, so it's quite alien for me. That's how it's been for you, Laurie, all day until 10 o'clock at night, and then you're doing the pet sitting. It said yesterday about the comfort that you get from pets. It's like not feeling alone. Oh, I'm pleased that you found me, the channel, our tribe here, Cecilia. Thank you, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's kind of, Laurie, that's what it was like, having to be like extra vigilant. I mean, I had never seen the road so clear. Last night, it was like Saturday night, and it was like no one seemed to be home. The parking in my area, there was no kind of cars around. I had like the streets to myself, but I was still like extra vigilant. It was like extremely dark. It was like this darkness that kind of, it was darker than normal maybe. Okay, I don't know if that made any sense. I'm not sure what makes sense anymore. So driving on dark country roads, I'm exhausted and vertigo better, but not helping. I've been feeling very blurry-eyed with the focus. Just in general, it's like I've just adapted to it now. Hi, Lena. Sorry, I was just reading what Willow was saying. It's just been a crap time. Okay, what cards have I got out here? I've got the Hangman, I've got the King of Pentacles, and I've got the Death. We've got the Knight of Wands running again, back, and we've got the Ten of Swords. They're quite ending cards. Should we have a look at the bottom? Yeah, ending. So we've got this new beginning here. It looks like, guys, it really does feel as if the masculines, this leap of faith is very much on their mind. You've got the Hangman. Here he is contemplating. I feel like he knows he's hanging about. King of Pentacles. He is looking for that stability, that security, long term. I do believe the masculines are ready, and then they scare themselves. And I believe this is their own doubt about whether they're ready or not. Shall I start singing? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. What's the rest of it? I don't like the fact it says, "and make you." Is it want me? Doesn't seem very fair, does it? It feels like it's been pushed upon them, pressurized. The end of the road. I'm feeling something here about, this should be their own free will. But I do feel that divine's being, they really have kind of taken it out of their hands. I'm not sure what the lesson is. That will unravel. Okay. Laurie, need to change this energy and shift DM takes his cues from. I do believe that if, what I'm hoping is that if my masculine's within my energy, I'm hoping he's taken a dose of mine. If kind of a emerging's definitely happening. I don't know if any of you listened to Amy Satori, but she shared one yesterday and it spoke about this merging. And yesterday on my video, I felt like my face was quite puffy and I didn't feel like I looked like me. My lips, most definitely. It was like I had fat top lips. And then today it's kind of moved to the bottom. Now I know my own lips. I put lipstick on them every day. So, I know the shape of my lips and it's like a morphing. And I've also done a reading today regarding masculine and feminines actually morphing into physical bodies. So you may feel you're masculine, you may stumble and feel that they are drunk. And it's like you're kind of, that's what I said at the beginning is, are you feeling your masculines within you? And detecting that there's kind of been don't know, a takeover. It's like using your vessel. So my hopes are they've got a dose of the divine feminine and they're out there experiencing what, well, in my case, experiencing what life's like for me, which is amazing. So it's like, I don't know whether we're just sharing, okay? But that's how it feels. It's like, it's okay, I can take some of that and you can have some of that. So, like I said, we're not talking sense, are we, today? We're talking energy. So that's what I think about that. Oh, Soul Star says deep, and I wouldn't have even have said that yet. Real deep. Do you know what? I think that we, as a collective, we are definitely very powerful. So this, about meditating together to shift this for them, I'm not really in the state where I could orchestrate a meditation for you guys. Could you imagine? Because but very good. It's very good for us to maybe focus. And I believe we do focus our energy where it's needed, as in I've said, they're struggling. So they need some TLC, and energetically we can share that. We can. Once you're stable and balanced yourself and you understand energy and how it works. So yes, let's do that. Great idea. It might be something that you can do on the Channel of Love. I have the Channel of Love page, okay, where you can't really add anything to it. It's my personal page for the Channel of Love, where I share if any songs come through. I share that I've put a reading on, quotes, just educational stuff that you can all have a look at, and that's at the Channel of Love 666 on Facebook. But also there is and my nail's just broken. It could just be the nail varnish, which means it's time to change the colour. It's just a nail varnish. I have a group as well. Well, a group was set up. It's not really my group. I maybe let people in to the group, but really you have control over it, just the members. So if you do want that address, I think you can find it. It's called the Channel of Love Community. It's just you've got to request to be in that group. You'll be able to do, Willow, you'll be able to do something like a live on there. You'll be able to organise something. I reckon that's probably the best place to do it. Right, so that's my opinion on that. Watched Top Gun movie yesterday. Is my Maverick. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Oh, okay. That's an old movie, isn't it? Okay, a classic. You like that song, Willow? Do you like my singing? Turning every turn into some secret place to hide, is it? Or inside? I'm not that great with the words, the lyrics. Oh, yes, Willow. Yes, I agree. Her masculine is being very generous with his doom and gloom, very kind and sharing of him. You can take it, girl. You're okay. You can turn that shit around. Okay. Yeah, Laurie, I wanted to say that to you the other day, whether that was maybe what your vertigo is. But obviously you needed to realise that yourself. Do I have Instagram? Now, that's Jojo, very interesting, because I do now kind of have myself a personal assistant, and we was just having a chat about setting up. That's what she said. We need an Instagram. I'll get back to you on it. Okay. Love and life. Good morning to you. I'm very pleased you're excited to see me. Okay. Oh, I can see that you're asking me to follow you on Instagram and Facebook. There may be something that will help us as a collective. Yeah, or guys, by all means, if you're asking me personally, it's probably going to be a no-go. I don't really have a chance to follow really anyone. If anything, you want to get onto the Channel of Love group and share it on there as well if you feel generous. But I don't personally Facebook friends and Instagram. It's just going to be business, and I don't really, you can get too wrapped up in that, following people. And yeah, I use it just as a way to connect, and I can see that you are as well. But thank you very much. Please join the group and share. And guys, if you want to follow, okay. Yeah, Instagram's big. I have enough to do without, but it's coming. It's moving with the times, isn't it? I need to move with the times in divine timing. But we were having a real good talks about expansion. So some very exciting things planned. You've been feeling drained? Original mystic magic. Definitely feeling that sadness today. I've been out walking with my dog a few times today to clear it. I've spoke to others that have had their walk today. Okay, we need to have a look a bit more into this. What's going on? The Fool just wanted to flip back out again. He's done a little show. Flipped. He's flipped. The Divine Masculines might flip under the pressure. Charging off. That leap of faith, it's like it's massively being pushed. Something happens just really quickly, guys. He flips. Oh, that was my elbow. The Divine Masculine's due to flip. Oh, this song, I'm going to have to sing it because it just won't get out. It's like, I'm going down. Since you ain't around, baby. Don't know why I'm singing so high. My whole world's upside down. Sleep don't come easy. Oh, come on. But it's like I really wanted to belt that out. It's always amusing, isn't it? What's going on now? Yeah, just wanting to send a message to the Divine Feminine coming through the transition. Something happens. He flips. He returns. It's like he can't keep avoiding it. The leap of faith that is pushed. A message in the physical. I felt like he was delivering a verdict. He seems to be holding that at the same height as the kind of chapel stained glass window there. He's seeing things more clearly. It looks like he's standing very tall there. He's grown up. Look, he's kind of, I don't know, it's like he's an ogre or a giant. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know. It's just like he's tall. She's taller. She is. She's taller in the transition here, but I feel like she's actually taller on her throne. Oh, hilarious. I've got to try and remember what I said. Hold on, who's taller than who? I don't know, because he's kind of shot up. How are we doing over here, guys? Just do Facebook too. Yeah. It's called being older. Oh, I remember the days I used to spend probably quite a lot of bit of time on Facebook having a look at what other people are doing, but it's not really interesting, is it? So I just like my own little page. But young at heart, always. Willow's in her doom and gloom. Okay, she's ancient. Okay, we'll leave her there. We're in her masculine's energy. Okay, I'm jumping here, guys. Marion, yes, sleepless nights. I think that me too, since just before Christmas. Yeah, since about the 23rd. I think I've been having sleepless nights as well. I think they are being booted off the cliff, Willow. Seems a little unfair. It feels a little unfair. Okay, right. Give you the beans. You were taller than him last time in your heels, Laurie. Too funny. I think it's kind of cute. Oh, the heels were clogs. Don't talk about clogs, Willow. I'll tell you what you can do with them. Probably clog the masculines around the head or something off the cliff. Right, okay. Oh, let's get one more row. Let's do it. I've got like a drink here and it just looks like a fancy drink. I've got my coffee, but normally I run out and then I'm thirsty, and I've got some lemonade. But I really like cocktail cherries and it looks really quite posh, look. Oh. Just for a glass of lemonade. Those cherries are like divine. I just thought I'd show you that. The lemonade's a little flat, but that's okay. My mum used to give me flat lemonade when I was poorly. It's like one of those, I don't know, old wives' tales. But whenever I was poorly, I was allowed lemonade, but it was flat lemonade, so she used to shake the bottle to make it flat. That's what I feel. I feel as if the divine masculines could be a little bit poorly. It's come out with the 4 of Swords, resting before returning. This could be about, you know, like kind of shooting up, just restoring their health. Star. Well, that would be, wouldn't it? Your star energy, just rejuvenation. Okay, well, the last 2 cards, not confuse me. Now, when I first started, I said that was what was on the bottom of the deck and I needed to turn that up the right way. I said it was the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, I've just lost all my hearing. Okay, I was going to say here the Divine Feminine is just in this sacred circle. And then the heartache come out afterwards. And that's what kind of confused me. It kind of stopped the flow. And then we've got the ears going. The 4 of Wands, the masculines are here healing, okay? Brightening themselves up. So I reckon you're spot on there, Willow. They've kind of lost some of that doom and gloom. And they're brightening themselves up. They're getting better. I felt here flowers, like, you know, when you're poorly, it's just like, take someone some flowers to cheer them up. I feel it's the feminine's love. I feel it's the energy. This is the card of rejuvenation. We've got the feminine here kind of like getting to work on it. Bringing in the balance. Okay, it might be a bit more towards on the emotional sides, as you can see, compared to like what's going on here on the earth. So it's like the focus here is on emotions. It's like he's got 4 stars there. There's 3 on this side. And then the 4th here is just so powerful for the feminine that she can share. I don't know where this is coming from. Sounds quite good though. So, because we have a feminine here with the purple sash around her magician's wands. And we've been speaking about how we can energetically heal others. About taking on the masculine's energy into our vessel. This could mean this is how we can. Now, with the world card, it normally means that you've got to wrap up cycles completely, old ways, leaving the past in the past before you can move on to a new enlightened beginning. And so I feel the divine feminines are taking partnership, kind of struggling. It's a loud bird. They could be struggling. Kind of like working it out. It's like they are chipping away at it. So after all that talk about doom and gloom, maybe that is exactly what is going on. What do you guys think? Don't you? See, Willow, I knew you would say something about the clogs. The energy will change most definitely while we're all here together. Yes, it's the power of our energy. You just have to leave that. That's why I really enjoy trying to get a video out every day. I feel as soon as if a video goes out, there's a change. That's 2 right. Have a laugh and up we go. I think I ended last night in hysterics, actually, going from this really kind of yeah, I had the giggle fits last night. It's like I can't even remember. Okay. Now, my mum would say to you, Laurie, don't say what, say pardon. Laurie, I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Oh. You're going to have to settle into it, Jojo. I believe it's just an acceptance, really, that you can feel them. You deleted your exes, yeah, from all social media and blocked a few that were inappropriate. I've done some kind of getting rid of, things that just hanging around. We need to clarify this, guys. These readings keep getting deeper and deeper, don't they? Let's go with the Psychic Tarot. We've got Destiny in reverse, I saw, which makes me feel as if we just need to give that wheel a bit of a spin in the right direction. And I saw the Two of Swords in here, which is mental conflict. The masculines in their own head. Let's have a look at the Hangman. The universe. Well, there's a feminine there within the universe. It really does feel as if the masculines can't make a decision. Then the feminines will kind of, I don't know, make that decision. Reminds me of that incantation that I told you that I sent out, was like, set the divine masculines free now. The universe. King of Pentacles. New beginnings. Well, if that's not the feminine on there, directing the direction that world is going to spin in. I was going to say yesterday when you were talking about the incantations that you've been putting out since I said about it, and I was actually going to tell you that I sent out quite a powerful one for our abundance to be delivered. That doesn't just come in money, that comes in you feeling your power, you feeling abundant. Let's look at this Death card. The divine masculine's ready, but he keeps thinking that he's not. Material and spiritual prosperity, that is the ready card. That's when you bring in the balance. Look, he's here waiting. Six of Pentacles. He's found the balance between the material and the spiritual realms. He's there at that state. It's like he's daydreaming still. If you have a look, he's not quite, he's staring here at the sun. He still has to go through the towers there towards the sun. So he's most definitely thinking about his journey ahead, and then he gets scared. And he's making mountains out of molehills. 3 of them in the background. Patience, temperance. I spoke about how he's grown. Now, temperance, normally you can, one side will be masculine. If you have a look how it's grown over onto his side, but look what side it's come from. Sharing is caring. From the feminine's palm. Acceptance of the divine feminine. Even his wand's like sprouting here. Doesn't look too happy, does he? Gonna go into a bit of Boys to Men. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's so natural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Boys to Men. Base chakra. That's when you've grown up, isn't it? Firm foundations. Being grounded. Being grounded. It's like they're going to be told off for being naughty boys. You have to stay home now. You're grounded like forever. Oh. Maybe that's what they feel like, naughty little schoolboys. Okay. I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to read any of those. I quite like the way that we're flowing here. So we've got the Fool. He feels like he's being pushed off that cliff. Where's he going towards? Well, he's following his heart, isn't he? He's going to the Lovers, the heart chakra. That's to push. I felt like he was looking up as if to say, please be right. You know, divine, please don't be leading me down this path and making me out to look like a fool. Like I said, something happens just very quickly. A decision's made. It could be all that passion that's like the divine feminine is sharing. It's like from his flame. That's quite beautiful, isn't it? Because yesterday it felt like he was falling into the flame. The Ace of Wands. Seems all grown up, a bit perky now. He's got his magic beans. Magic beans. I feel as if the masculine maybe has been a bit poorly and like he's eating like soup with lentils in it and broth. Those old wives' tales. The Emperor. Now behind him, that ring, it is kind of like pushing him, even though he looks a bit stubborn here. But I actually believe that he's like tackling his own health here. He's taking authority of his own life. Maybe he's got the backing of divine, and that's what he's trusting, believing. Like I said here, he was looking up. It's like he's at the same level with divine guidance. It's like a blind faith here. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles, this transition. So I feel here as if, because he's heading towards a very grown-up divine feminine, it's like this is when, like boys to men, you need to be a man. You need to take authority. His hands look a bit battered. I have a thing about looking at hands, especially if you've got dirty fingernails. I don't do dirty fingernails, and I don't do long fingernails either. I don't know what it is, but he's been like grafting here. He looks, I don't know, his hands look a bit bruised. So I don't know if he's kind of got angry with himself, like the frustration. I done this a while back. I had a good go on a boxing bag, and I was bare knuckle first, and I was told put some boxing gloves on, but it was really liberating. I like kind of smashed the shit out of that. Anyway, that's what I feel it's kind of like. Okay. I feel like I've confused myself. Okay, no, it's the Emperor here taking control of himself. Taking control of himself. He's looking up here. Look, he is a bit battered, isn't he? Now, seeing as he's on the black horse and there's only one horse in this, excuse me, this chariot card, I do believe that it's not that he doesn't want this. I feel like this had to be really kind of pushed upon him. But it is like his free will, also the will of the divine feminine and divine. The divine feminine's not really looking at any of this. She's kind of looking in the other direction. The sacral chakra. That goes so well with the Queen of Wands. And I don't want to say it's like the sexual energy. I want to say it's her mystical, creative, inspirational energy that she's sitting in. She's glowing. And I feel, oh, it's that clicky shoulder again, seriously. And I feel that's kind of, look at that, just the ripple effect that has. It's like an echo call. So I feel as if the divine masculine is very turned on by the divine feminine. Okay. Some sexual energy sneaked in there. He's polishing himself up. He's healing, praying. Accelerated motion. It's like he's wishing upon a star. The divine feminine is kind of recognizing that, making that wish come true. It's accelerated motion. Dreams, wishes just start to come true out of the blue. When wishes come true out of the blue, and it's kind of like, who's behind it? Well, it feels like it's the divine feminines, as my ears go again. So I feel there's loads of different ways that the divine feminine is actually taking care of the divine masculine without being there in the physical. Patience and planning. I feel really drawn to read this card. Because I felt it was the masculines. They've waited around quite a while, but they have been planning. But I believe the patience is the feminine, planning is the masculines. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. Good things come to those who wait. This card, need to get these words out. Okay, good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships. Take the time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. Well, I just said that the Divine Feminine has been helping the Divine Masculine in lots of different areas. Okay, because it all comes together. There's lots of work to do just on like ourselves. Okay. I was going to say there's quite a lot of work to do on you, but it's not the Divine Feminine's job to do the work on the Divine Masculines, but she can help to release and can use her power for the good, to take some of the pressure off of the masculines. That's most definitely what any Divine Feminine would do for Divine Masculine anyway. Okay. Let me carry on. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. It can help you feel better to know that you are helping. Okay? Not and it says here, not what you or others. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past, not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. You must know that it has a knock-on effect and actually feels, again, it's about adapting to the distribution of this energy. Feels good when you can get the balance right and learn how to handle the masculine and the feminine energy when they take over. Okay. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. Okay. Goes to that storm that was mentioned at the beginning in the comments. And when I was saying about how we can handle these storms so much more better now. Okay. Shall we stop here and let me just have a look at what you're saying? Because this is now, I feel, like I said, it's kind of like how we're transmuting this energy into light. When we have a clear vessel ourselves, then it's quite a good vessel to be able to be used, isn't it? Nearly out of coffee. Okay. Carol's talking about Tantra. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, talk to Willow. I don't know who else is talking about that. There's so many different areas, guys. I'm just kind of skimming now because my eyesight is a little bit. Okay. We're just going to move on then. Let's look at the star card. Prosperity begins. I felt this is just about lending a helping hand. Whatever you do that's positive is going to have an impact in your future, isn't it? The Ace of Pentacles. We've also got the Ace of Wands that showed itself. A positive return. Let's look at the World card. A positive return. We're talking about transmuting energy, sadness. Helping people clear the past. helping people to clear through their past. I'd already seen it, the mental conflict, the Two of Swords. I feel as if the Divine Feminine's kind of got those swords in her hands, that she's not afraid of any blades or anything. She's like, they're not swords, just give them here. We're just going to give them a little twirl. And it's like kind of, it's like changing the story. Definitely about wrapping up now before moving on. It's definitely about helping to heal the past here. And I want to say maybe the past of the Divine Masculines. It come out in reverse. Well, it flipped over. If it's not his disruption, whose is it? So I feel as if the Divine Feminine is kind of, I'm going to see if there's a reverse meaning for the Tower. No, it doesn't give us reverse meanings. Okay, let's read it. Did we read this yesterday? Yes. Okay, so we're in reverse. I want to say that let's have a look, and because I spoke about it being very sudden. So like super sudden. This Tower will kind of, it's kind of been erupted, instigated by the Divine Feminine. It's like it wasn't his cause of the Tower. It's like all this energy work the Divine Feminine's been doing. Anyway, a sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major changes happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption, let's say this word, disruption card, is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you're ready or not. Transformation of your mind, body, and soul can happen. So transformation of mind, body, and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And I know that a lot of people have been drinking quite a lot. Any of you Divine Feminine's been drinking? I do know that some of you have, because you told me. And you're actually picking that up. I believe maybe it's your masculine that's kind of escaping to alcohol. So if you notice that maybe you're behaving a little bit, I don't know, rebellious, because it could just be your masculines that you're picking up on. I already picked up on like the stumbling, feeling drunk. But that's what I felt here. It's a transformation of the energy here to help the masculines to feel clearer, more positive. Yeah, Willow, I wasn't going to shout you out, but I know that you said to me that you know that you're drinking again. Like for no reason, like you're wanting to have a drink. Okay. Look at the feminines here, suffering in silence. She's not really here suffering, I don't feel. I feel she's here having a look at those molehills that have been made into mountains from the divine masculine. She's got her wand here. I feel like she's at a very good height to be able to see things clearly, and that she's helping to transmute the divine masculine's silent suffering that she does hear and feels. And it's like she knows that she needs to do something to help. Let's read. I want to say, and it's helping the collective. I spoke here about how I feel the masculine collective is struggling. It's because they're all masculines there. There's no feminine guidance or intuition. With the apprentice, kind of the apron on here, it's like she's just trying to figure it out himself. With maybe these seem to be other masculines. You might actually be going to more of a for religious support, which isn't the same as spiritual support. But there might be a bit of confusion there, like kind of getting into a religion rather than spirituality, which is no religion. We're energy, we're spirit. I don't know, that just come through. There's a lot of people think that spirituality is a religion. We're just one. How can it be? We're all the same. Anyway, that's my belief. Let's look at this Nine of Swords. The number 9 denotes completion. And so does that bloody well card. With the mental conflict. I wanted to sing Snap. Well, I spoke about Snap. It's like, I got the power. It's like when you realise you have the power. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. I feel this is the feminines talking to the masculines. Okay. Let's start again then. They sometimes need to hear it a few times, quite a few times, for it to sink in. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of happiness, oh, it doesn't say that. I think it was meant to go in because it's like every time the divine masculine gets some happiness, it just lets it go again. Okay. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows, trapped in fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you, but you must take the first step towards healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. Now look. That helping hand, look at that. That's just beautiful. With the heart chakra. Okay. Let's get some oracle. How are you guys doing? Are we there yet? How are we going, boys? Looking through the mist. I can hear the divine feminines going, is there any sign of them? Oh, okay. Oh, guys, I'm not even going to look. Okay, let's get some. What do we want to get? I want to get some messages from your angels. Okay, these have been coming out quite a bit. It's like the mist is clearing. Let's get one of these cards. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Maybe that's an awesome visualization for us to have. Look, this, guys. Not that part. Let's read what Francesca wants to say. You have been asking God and the angels, what is next for me? Yet we have been waiting for you to make that decision for yourself. That is why you have felt stuck lately. This impasse occurs because you are afraid of making a wrong decision. We can help you to decide, but ultimately, the next chapter of your life is up to you. This is a period of your life that is unscripted. Thank goodness. Heard the stories we come up with here? Okay. Oh. Your desires are like a painting. I know so many of you that are painting, and I've seen some of your artwork. It's beautiful. Okay. Anyway, your desires are like a painting that you create upon the canvas of your life. Like an artist, you must decide what the theme, background, and foreground will be within your picture. Take some time out to meditate, pray upon, and contemplate this important decision. Be creative and maintain standards for yourself. But remember, if you don't make a decision, that's the same thing as deciding that everything shall remain the same. I love that vision of imagining the masculines coming through the mist here. And there's a feminine here on watch. She wouldn't be up there unless she knew that they were due to come. So you've got to visualize the masculines emerging through the fog. Okay, I'm going to catch up with that later. Let's get another one of these. How long have we been on for? 1 hour and 4 minutes. Oh. Oceana, I think that's how you pronounce it. It says, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. This feels for the masculine, but especially as he's deep in those waters there. He's coming up towards the light. Look. I was going to do the Jaws theme. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Dive right in. There's no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary, considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. The Divine Masculine is definitely overwhelming himself. One moment he's ready and then he's not. And he could be flitting in and out of both energies as well and not really having like an understanding as to what the hell is going on and trying to figure it out. Okay. You already know what to do about this situation and you have made your mind up to take action. I am here to validate that your decision is on the path of light. Although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer breeze. I heard the Divine Feminine saying, you're welcome. It's like they've taken some of that away. It's like all of a sudden you feel quite light and maybe daring and courageous. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. And that's what I was picking up on. Rest him, heal him. He really is drained as well. Especially if there's been energy hopping going on. Hopping and bopping. Imagine the masculines with a dose of pure Divine Feminine radiant energy. Okay. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. This is because you're unsure of the correctness of your decisions. Usually, unfounded guilt is the culprit that is draining your energy and happiness. This is when it's very important to call upon the angels to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. That is one more sign that you're taking the best course of action. Okay, I thought that was awesome. Romance angels. Do you want to see what card comes out for the Divine Feminine? I think from the Divine Feminine deck. Yes, let's. I don't know why I ask. I always speak out loud and talk to myself. I've got company today. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Wow, if your feelings are real and worth exploring, if we take it like, you know, in our masculine feels, and they could be in their feminines, like how we feel. Anyway, these feelings are worth exploring. The stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. They're all the things that I said yesterday about the divine feminine dating herself, romancing herself, caressing herself. That self-love is having a big impact on the other side. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. That's what we've been working on. There's nothing missing. Okay? So you can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These will be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. Okay. Let's get a journey of love. I feel like I'm going to end on a journey of love today. This is the working week, guys, and the title that's kind of coming out is expect a call from out of the blue, but that doesn't even rhyme. It rhymed a minute ago. Well, it doesn't. I'm having a little bit of an argument with myself about how that was just silly. But it's something about expect, just something out of the blue. But it kind of like told me it rhymed and it didn't. It's like, well, that's just stupid. Why would you tell me that it rhymes when it doesn't? Purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart and within it, you will find the answer to your question. That's a beautiful card. I've got another title in my head. Do you want to hear it? Expect a call from the fall. We're going with that one. Okay. No, don't name it that. Oh, it's pure intention. Okay. Purity. Oh shit, guys, I'm getting really distracted. So let's get this read and then a journey of love, and then I'm wrapping up. I'm wrapping off. Whew. Okay, unicorns are creatures of purity. And with this card, a unicorn joins the fairies to tell you that now is the time to tune into your heart. Whatever your question or situation, look into your own pure heart for the answer. Even if you doubt your ability deep within, beyond ego and mind, a pure heart will reveal its deepest truth and wisdom. When you can fully trust the purity of your own heart's wisdom, you'll find that any challenges in life can be approached with a gentle kindness and compassion for yourself as well as for others. Perhaps you found yourself in a situation where the purity of your heart is needed to shed light on challenging circumstances. Listen to that part, guys. We're talking about transmuting energy here. Perhaps you found yourself in a situation where the purity of your heart is needed to shed light on challenging circumstances. Sometimes those close to us need our assistance. Your pure heart can help to show the way for them too. This card may also be saying that you're becoming too tied up in your thoughts, but you can transfer The purity of your heart to your mind. Well, that's what the feminines are doing, is transforming these from the heart space to the divine masculine's mind. Okay. The mind will always present a million questions, whereas the heart will always offer a single response, that love is the answer to everything. Know that you can be a flawed human with a pure heart. You don't need to be a saint to do this. It's lovely. Makes me want to pull an oracle, unicorn oracle cards. And then the journey of love won't be as long as a Rumi or a Mother Mary. So, okay. Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. Oh, I spoke about here. The feminines helping the divine masculines, helping them to make all their wishes come true. Make a wish and expect the very best. Okay, we're going to have to read it. I do want to get another one though. Here's a secret to a happy life. Expect the best. That's because life gives you what you expect. So if you have fears about your future, your fears may come true. It's so much better to feel happy about your future. You can do this by looking for stars in the sky and making wishes. Trust that they'll come true and maybe in a different or better way than you expect. Your trust is the magic that makes wishes happen. The more trust you have, the better. You can ask God, the angels, and the universe to help you trust. They can help you heal from any fears or pain from your past so that your heart is filled only with love and happiness. Don't worry that you may be disappointed and that your wish won't come true. This worry can block wishes from happening. So make your wish and then believe it will come true. Ask for your heart's desires. They'll come to you at the perfect time, in the perfect way. You don't need to know how your wishes will happen. All you need to do is make the wish. Then your inner voice may tell you to take action to help make the wish come true. The inner voice always gives you positive words and feelings, and you must listen to it so that you can help yourself and others. Enjoy making and receiving your wishes. Perfect. Bloody perfect, I tell you. Family culture. What did I speak about? Healing from the past. The divine feminine's really helping the masculines heal from the past with family culture here. I'm going to have to read it because this is really good guidance for the divine masculines. Okay. Your family's history affects you in many ways. This card asks you to learn about the stories of your family's past. Find out which countries your parents and their relatives came from. How did they travel to their current location? What languages have been spoken? What jobs have your family members held? The answers to these questions and more will help you understand yourself better. You can also feel good about your heritage as you learn more about it. And learning about your family will help you feel closer to them. This card also says that your past may be affecting you right now. It asks you to remember anything in prior times related to your present circumstances. For instance, was there an experience in which you were scarred or hurt? It doesn't say scarred. Shit. Sorry. For instance, was there an experience in which you were scared or hurt? This card means that you need to clear this past energy, which you can do by talking to someone like a counsellor or trusted friend, writing about it, or asking your angels to heal you. Perhaps there was an experience so long ago that you've forgotten about it. You can ask your inner self, especially as you're falling asleep, to help you remember whatever you need to know. The most important time in your life is right now, so don't spend too much time focused on your family's past. However, learning about it will definitely help you enjoy yourself more right now. So take the time to ask your family and your inner mind some questions about your past, but put most of your energy into enjoying all the present moments. Wow. Okay. Let's stop saying wow and let's get out of here after a journey of love. How are you guys doing? I'm going to say that you're all cool. That's what I expect you all to be. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. That was what was on the timer. Let's get this wrapped up. She is the moon. 21. What did I just say? It's 1, 2, 1 at the moment. It's just coming up to that 1, 2, 1, 4, 4. Now, she is the moon. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar, the right time in promoting growth, planting when there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You are being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. If you are unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way. As the moon grows full, all things come in time. Your message comes through this oracle. Your manifestation is unfolding in perfect timing. If you feel something isn't happening fast enough or is happening quickly, and you are unsure if you are really ready, be assured all is well. If something is not clear to you and you would like it to be more so, the clarity you seek will come to you. Do not worry. Do not try to force the insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust. You are moving and growing, and all is well. Soon you will see that for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of deepest night. Okay, waiting. That's the poem. These moments are precious, like jewels on the crown of life. They beckon my heart, forming memories that sparkle with joy. And like the longing of a sweet caress that draw me near, melting into one, showing what is possible on the journey of life, waiting for the seasons change. Springtime. Until then, it's like we rest and heal and help to heal each other. Even if that's not in the physical, energetically. Okay. I'm going to get an affirmator. Or two. I'm just like surrounded by cards and boxes and it's a bit of a mess, really. I want to get to them cherries. They're just too yummy. I can smell the almond. It smells like marzipan. I love marzipan. Sorry, I just want a cherry. Too good. Like divine. Mm. Mm. We just savour the taste for a moment. We've got Joyville. No judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? It's like the divine masculine sneaked off into the divine feminines, and she's kind of saying, I don't know why you would even take on this energy, hire this person. Okay. If he makes you feel that way, he's feeling lighter. Courage. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts, then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. They're getting more courageous every day. That's awesome. Right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. And I'm going. Engagement. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. No pressure. It's like the divine masculine has all this pressure on him to like step up and step out. Okay. Thank you ever so much for joining me, guys. Make sure you book your readings in if you want a half price reading. We've only got a few days left at their half price. Details will not be in the description box because it's a live. If I remember, I will try and attach it. Otherwise, just look at yesterday's description box. Okay, guys, I'm going to look back through your comments a bit later on. And I'm going to go and actually go and cook some dinner now. Coffee. Yeah, I'm going to have some coffee. I have still a little bit of coffee. Got a cherry as well. Okay, guys, let's sign off then. I don't know if there's a lag or anything, or if we're... You're more than welcome. I didn't know if you were kind of waiting for you to type. Okay, guys, have yourself a fantastic evening. What time is it? It's nearly 5:30. Off to deliver a late Christmas presents to my friends. Bless you. Jasper's sneezing. Lots of sneezing going on. Okay, oh, he's itching as well now. Something's under his skin. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Much love, and I will speak to you soon. I'll speak to you tomorrow, McKenna. Okay. Bye for now, guys.